In the still of the night, an emergency call shattered the silence at the police station. The voice on the other end belonged to a young woman, cloaked in solitude, shaking with fear. She recounted coming home after dark to find her ground floor window eerily broken. A lurking presence within made her heart race with unease. As she cautiously approached her room, the sound of movement from downstairs hinted she was not alone. Abruptly, her call cut off, leaving her subsequent attempts to reach out unanswered. Responding immediately, I, the officer on duty, sped to her location. Despite my calls, there was no response. The door remained unyielding. Heart heavy with concern and anxiety, I carefully made my way into the house through the breached window. The darkness inside was profound, shattered glass underfoot the only sound in the oppressive silence. Gun ready, I venture further, ascending the stairs to the bedroom where she was last seen. There, a figure sat on the bed, concealed partially by a blanket, whispering.
"No one is here."
Eyes wide with terror. To understand the situation better, I scrutinized every corner of the room. Following her gaze to the closet and seeing her shake her head, we found ourselves in a charged silence, so tense even our breathing seemed loud. Yet, her eyes pleaded for help. Tracing her gaze to under the bed, she gave a slight nod, a deafening silencing both the room at that moment. I urged her to quietly stand and leave the room, then called out for whoever was under the bed to come forth. Slowly, a shadow began to move. From under the bed emerged a man dressed in black, hands raised in silent surrender, a knife dropped from his grasp reflecting on the floor. I handcuffed him and, with my colleagues, escorted him outside. The woman had been too terrified to speak, afraid the call would reveal her location. The intruder had been stalking her, threatening to attack if she so much as stepped outside. Her only recourse for rescue was to end the call. That night of terror would forever be etched in her memory. Further investigation revealed the intruder had been obsessively watching her for some time. He was a shadow in her life, an invisible threat. This incident sounded an alarm over the unseen dangers lurking within the supposed safety of one's home. Through this event, I learned that the most potent form of fear is that which is unseen, reaching beyond the walls of a home to nestle deep within the soul. That night, we gave form to invisible fear, and alongside a woman who dared to face it, saved a life.